Right, let's have a chat about something a bit personal, but super important. What foods you should avoid if you're taking Viagra. I get it, you want the best results when it counts, so let's make sure nothing's standing in your way, especially not your dinner. First up, high-fat meals. I'm talking about those cheeky cheeseburgers, fries, and the full English breakfast. Now, as delicious as they are, they can slow down how quickly Viagra kicks in. Why? Well, fatty foods delay absorption, so instead of getting to work in half an hour, it might take more than an hour for the magic to happen. My advice? Take Viagra on an empty stomach if you can, or at least give yourself a good hour or two after a heavy meal. If you need to eat, stick to light options. Think egg whites, lentils, maybe a bit of fruit. Now, let's move on to alcohol. I know having a pint or a glass of wine might help you relax, but here's the catch. Alcohol can actually make erectile dysfunction worse and make Viagra less effective. Plus, it raises your risk of side effects like headaches and dizziness. Not exactly the mood you're going for. Heavy drinking over time can even have a long-term impact on performance. So, if you're planning a special night, keep the drinks to a minimum, or ideally, skip them altogether. Next up, grapefruit. You might be thinking, it's just fruit, what harm can it do? But grapefruit and grapefruit juice interfere with how your body processes Viagra. They block an enzyme in your liver, which means the medication can build up to higher levels than intended. That could mean stronger side effects, like flushing, or a sudden drop in blood pressure. So, best to avoid grapefruit on the days you take Viagra, just to be safe. And finally, nitrate-rich foods. Now this one's a bit more nuanced. You've probably heard that mixing Viagra with nitrate medications is a definite no-go. It can cause a dangerous drop in blood pressure. But what about foods high in nitrates, like spinach, beetroot, and kale? Honestly, for most people these are fine in moderation and are actually pretty good for overall health, but if you're ever unsure it's always worth checking with your doctor, especially if you're on any prescription medication. So, to sum up, steer clear of heavy fatty meals, go easy on the booze, skip the grapefruit, and always double-check about nitrates if you're taking other meds. A bit of planning goes a long way to making sure Viagra works its best, and that you feel your best too. Cheers for watching. Don't forget to look after yourself, and if you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more men's health tips.